Right, good afternoon everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well wherever you happen to be in the world right now. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to get me out to a wider audience, and any comments or questions that you may have, please feel free to leave them down below and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to make another video about drip today because I'm pretty sure you're aware we got drip, drop, draw on the horizon, and it's fairly evident to me that the FOMO is real, like people are investing heavily in this right now. So let me just go over the cryptocurrency market to see how things are looking, because I always like to start my video to get myself in tune with the markets. Right, so we've got a market cap of $1.21 trillion, which represents an increase of 0.78% over the last 24 hours, so things are looking reasonably healthy. 24-hour trading volume is up 33.4 billion over the last 24 hours, Bitcoin dominance is down slightly, it's at 49.2%, currently trading at $30,600, which it was, I believe it was like that at the weekend, so Bitcoin's not moved much, but there must have been some other gainers in the market. Ethereum, I see, is really close to hitting $2,000 again, which is decent for all Ethereum holders. I got into Ethereum at the start of COVID at about $250, so I've sold half of my holdings at $2,500, but I still hold I think I've got about 10 Ethereum sitting there. I hold them long term, but I think I made about 20 grand profit on what I had. Paid for a new garden with that, but that sounds like I'm showing off, but I'm not. I just like taking profits. Some people never take money off the table, which is an issue when you're an investor. XRP, still with the lawsuit going on. I don't know what's going on with that. I can't even keep up with it. I'm bored reading about it. Hovering around the 48-cent region. Cardano, still around 29 cents. Good buying opportunity in my opinion. I see that easily going over $1 when we do get the Bitcoin halving next year, 6 months thereafter. And Solana still in the top 10, up 14% on the week, nearly at $20. That's another one of my major holdings. Polkadot's lost a bit, hasn't it? It's on the increase, but it was doing well last bull run. I'm going a bit too low down there. Let's look at the biggest rises. I know Bitcoin Cash was up massively last week. GRT, not something I'm really aware of, but it seems to be consistently, if you look at a little graph there, or chart, whatever you want to call it, it's a line chart, isn't it? It's up 20% on the week, 21% today, so that's having a nice little run up, as is this CELO or CELO. Pepe continues to do well, which surprises me. I thought the meme hype was dying down, but they've got into that. There are a number of rises in the market, so people, maybe it's like just the old adage, like when Bitcoin catches a cold, the rest of them gets a flu, the rest of the market catches a cold, so they're all just following it slightly. Yeah, so nice to see some sort of movement in the market. Hopefully people are taking profits if they've... Excuse me one second. Just needed a sip of water. I won't be editing that out. I don't edit anything. I just talk bollocks and upload it. Anyway, so that's the market as a whole. Let's see how drip's shaping up against it. Oh dear, oh dear. We're down 1.26% against the US dollar, currently trading at 23 cents. A little bit of choppy sort of thing there. Let's go over the last 7 days. It might look a little bit better, but oh dear, oh dear. Maybe the monthly will look better. Oh, all right. Let's just go through the comments. Maybe there'll be something here. Scam watcher team. This bloke's a bit too much. All he does is hate on drip. You know what I mean? You could probably say the same about me, but he spends his whole time on CoinMarketCap. Slagging this project off, whereas at least I'll make some sort of content regarding it. So drip DDD, big smiley face. So this man's bullish. Good luck for you. I'm not going to even try to pronounce what your name is. Drip, do something. That's a suggestion there. Drip, super scam, no chance to the hell. Yeah, you can obviously get people from all over the world commenting. Forex is the worst thing to happen to drip since it launched. I mean, don't get me wrong, he hasn't done much. The only thing he's actually done is put up a new website that does the same thing. But the constant hype, lies, blaming and excuses. Yeah, he does a lot of that. He should have just put up the first website and disappeared, because he sucks. He's annoying. He just takes nothing but L's. Because, I don't know whether because goes, let's see how people are saying to that. Didn't he create this piece of garbage? Yes, he created it. Now rereading this, I can see how it sounds like I'm saying I came in later and ruined it. No, I was just trying to be clever. I mean, he ain't doing any favours with these failures to launch promised features, and now how he communicates. Yeah, that's true. His communication skills are appalling. You could say the same about me. He just loves the sound of his own voice. So let's go to see if drip drop draw's ready yet. As you can see on my page, I'm up to over 12,000 drip, but my dollar value continues to go down. So I'm compounding every day or every other day. But my investment was worth, let me go back a few pages in my book. So on the 19th of June, my investment was worth $3,244 when I had 10,688 drip. I now have 12,138 drip when it's worth $3,027. Or sorry, it's gone down a bit more, 3,015. I'm just going to have my notebook. So let's see if drip drop draw's ready, because I know people are very hyped and excited for this, but oh dear, oh dear. Appears it's not launched yet. But I'm pretty sure people are going to be FOMOing into this because they know it's going to, if you knew something was on the horizon, it's like basically insider trading. You know that something's going to be launched very shortly that's going to turn around the fortunes of a project that's been failing quite badly. Then you're going to be wanting to get in it. So people will be hoovering up all this cheap drip. But, oh dear. Looking at this chart, it would appear that that's not the case. You'd think that, right, this is where the website was launched, and then the old shark, he started talking about drip drop draw being ready to go, but it's almost as if people have grown tired of his constant bullshit. And if you believed that this was going to be sending this excuse me, I lost my train of thought there. If this was going to go parabolic upon the launch of drip drop draw, surely people would be buying in and the price would be pumping if they had faith in this developer. I mean, Kenneth, my financial advisor, who goes by the name Crypto Kings on this on YouTube, he keeps making videos about how drip is going to be going parabolic. We're going to see new all-time highs, $200 drip. He might be slightly distracted because I know he's working very heavily on his physique at the moment, and he's getting a hell of a lot of sex. He's out there. The man's drowning in pussy and money at the moment, from what I can see. That's predominantly what he discusses in his videos these days. He doesn't actually cover anything factual or of any real relevance. He just talks ad nauseum about his fantastic physique and the amount of pussy he's getting because his dating game's on point. And then he'll add in a little bit about how drip's gonna, melt faces. The animal farm's just, the greatest thing in DeFi. But we didn't go over the animal farm. Forex Shark's other. Let's have a little look, see how that's doing. I'm sure it's going to be going up, but oh dear. Now Kenneth told me this wouldn't go below $100. He also said it wouldn't go below $50, but we're sitting at $23.02 there. That doesn't paint a very pretty picture, but that is on the daily chart, so things, let's zoom out a little bit. Let's go to the yearly chart, and I don't really know what to say. I'm starting to doubt Kenneth's financial acumen. He's not really up there with Drunktopian, who's well known for being one of the wealthiest men in the country, if not the world. He hasn't been around for a while. He must be on one of his benders. He must have been on the slash for a few weeks. Either that or he's checked into rehab. What about, oh dear, dogs down. So basically, I wanted to say that the FOMO is real and everyone's FOMOing in because they know the price is going to pump, which would be the most logical thing to happen. I'm going to risk repeating myself, but I'm just going to break it down one more time. If you knew something was going to come out that was going to send the price of this asset up even towards 50 cents or $1, the logical thing to do would be like, right, this is going to happen soon, so I'm going to buy some now because I can get in at 23 cents, then I'm going to double my money, and even if it goes to 50 cents. But that doesn't appear to be happening, so people either have no spare capital to invest, or they don't believe a word that the shark says, and they're actually not lapping up the bullshit that some of the YouTubers are coming out with, like the Crypto King and Drunktopian, who won't hear a bad word said about this project. Even some of the other YouTubers, they've started to diversify off into different projects. Excuse me. Old Drunktopian's got himself a burger van, hasn't he? That's his latest damn thing. And he's going to buy a fully maxed out wallet and all that. I don't even want to talk about that twat anymore. He's made a big enough cunt of himself. Right, so let me just check if there's any divergences or anything. So from this low here to the... No, there's nothing there that looks even remotely bullish. It looks like... Well, I've called this our critical support region. And what level did we come down to? We've been down as low as 21 cents. Unless something happens soon, I see this just continuing to depreciate. Which is a shame, because like I've said, I get a lot of hate on this video. I mean, like I've said before, people have said stuff about my youngest son who's got autism, to use that as an insult against me because I point out the flaws in an investment protocol. But to all of you that have done that, you can fuck off. You mean nothing to me. But I do get a lot of people sort of who rate what I do, rate what I say, and I appreciate that. I'm going to continue to do it regardless. It's almost like therapy for me. It sort of gets me to talk about something other than, you know, family life, business, my real job, not job, what my real business is, rather than just talking about family and problems in life. It's just some sort of outlet for me to just vent and talk about things that are pretty light to me. It's light-hearted bullshit, really. But anyway, I'm going to leave it for there. I wish you all a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you happen to be in the world. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm actually nearly at 600 subscribers, which staggers me considering how like shit my videos are. I just upload them, no script, mumble and stumble all my way through. But I just say what I think, and thank you to all 590 of you that have subscribed. I do genuinely appreciate it. So once again, thanks for your time. If you haven't already, please subscribe, comment. I always reply to comments because I enjoy that. Right, yeah, once again, have a great afternoon, evening, morning, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.